the conditions favoring firefighters right now?
They were okay the past couple of days. It's not windy, so that's good, but temperatures are going to heat up in that part of California as well. So they're going to be in for some challenging conditions just to be out wearing all of that gear and working that hard as we head through the weekend. We're going to start with the conditions around the Washburn fire, and it's definitely hot in that part of Yosemite. We'll zoom in for a closer look. You can see where the fire is. It's growing to the east, being pushed along by winds from the southwest, but only 4 miles an hour, gusting up to about 10 miles an hour. The problem is the heat and the associated low humidity levels. The temperature there is 93 degrees, humidity barely over 20%, and temperatures are likely to be even hotter. Our temperatures are also going to heat up. It's the same feature at work in both cases. The heat dome over the desert southwest building a little bit closer to us. It's going to be warm to flat out hot for inland parts of the Bay Area tomorrow, but it's a one-day warm spell, and I'm not even going to call it a heat wave when the hottest spots stay below 100 degrees. This area of disturbed weather off the coast of the Pacific Northwest is going to split in two. One part just moves away to the north. The other part dives straight south. That's going to set up off the coast and help to kick in the onshore winds as we head through early next week, and a deeper marine layer as well making its way farther inland. And all spells return to normal temperatures for Sunday and Monday, maybe even below normal as the heat dome continues to retreat. Right now, looking out to the east, you can actually see the top. A few thunder showers over the Sierra right now. Hopefully no lightning problems there. It's the last thing we need. Temperatures are in the 60s around the Bay, only 61 in San Francisco, 70s and 80s inland, 76 degrees in San Jose. So holding on to 89 degrees right now in Concord for the warmest spot on the map. If you're heading out to the Giants game against the Brewers, temperature by game time, which is at 7:15 this evening. Every game in this four-game series starts at a different time just to maximize confusion. Temperature then is going to be in the upper 50s. It's going to be breezy. It's going to be cool, and the fog is going to be trying to roll back in. But like last night into this morning, while the fog pushes inland, it's going to be a shallow layer of fog, and it's going to dissipate pretty quickly, backing up towards the coast already by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll see plenty of sunshine the rest of the day to heat those temperatures up. Lows starting off close to average, mid to upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Those high temperatures, though, are going to reach up to maybe near average along the coast, but above average farther inland, about 5 to 7 degrees above normal for inland parts of the Santa Clara Valley, up in the upper 80s around San Jose, but even low 90s around Morgan Hill. Temperatures inland in the East Bay, you're going to be the hot spots, especially Fairfield to Antioch to Brentwood, reaching up into the upper 90s, mostly low to mid 90s for that part of the Bay Area. Close to 70 in San Francisco, low to mid 70s for Oakland and the East Bay, with a mix of mid to upper 80s and low 90s in the North Bay. Not quite as hot as inland parts of the East Bay until you go farther inland, northern Sonoma and Napa counties up into inland Mendocino County and Lake County. Your temperatures are going to reach well into the 90s. But it's a one-day heat wave. Temperatures are going to back down into near normal territory by Sunday and Monday, and even slightly below average for inland parts of the Bay Area by the latter half of next week. We'll see a little more cloud cover with that deeper marine layer Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The hottest spots will back down to around 90 degrees by Sunday and Monday, which in the middle of July, it's not that hot. And along the coast, really hardly any change in the next few days. Maybe a little more sunshine over the weekend.